And we'll jump right into it. So Kari Lake on the phone with a Republican, what do you want to say, agent? Let's say that. Republican
He's
agent.
like the chair. I don't know what he is.
He's something.
He's
something.
evil.
Yeah, anyway, so he's trying to bribe Kari Lake to drop out of the race. That's what he's trying to do. Give her money to drop out.
Is there a number at which
I can be bought?
not be bought?
That's what it's about.
You can take a pause for a couple of years.
No.
And then go right back to what you're doing.
No. 10 million, 20 million, 30, no. A billion, no. This is not about money. This is about our country. I think it's disturbing that they would even, that anybody would think this is.
No, to be fair, even me, I'll say this. I want a fresh face right now for the reason that I've never seen anyone, I can't think of a single person in a federal race who's lost, ran in and won. I can't think of it. If you can think of it, let me know.
I am not going to let these people who hate our country tell me not to run. You should call them and tell them to get behind me. So what's going on? What is, I'm assuming this is our friend.
I mean, that in and of itself, just that first portion is enough.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a 5-minute long thing of it, just exposure of the system and how corrupt it is.
Very corrupt.
Absolutely insane.
And if something like this, for one, it got leaked. I'm glad she leaked it because she had to leak it.
Yeah.
That just goes to show where her loyalty lies. But this is just one person. Imagine how many other politicians they've done this to get them to drop out the race or drop out of any race. This is why people was surprised when Vivek dropped out. Because Vivek was I wasn't a fan of him, but he was a strong. Why he did. Yeah, he was a strong candidate. So if they're doing it to Kari Lake and state, politicians, you don't think they would do it to people running for president like Vivek? You don't think they would
probably
do it? Yeah,
but I think Vivek's is a different story. I think he underperformed what his team and him thought he was going to do. He only got 8%, and he lost to Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley. He thought he was going to do better than them, and he didn't. And so he looked at the results and said, "Okay, I'm not going to do it this time around. I'm going to drop out, and so I can get on the Trump team." Like that's what it was. Like the Trump. He's already campaigning with Trump.
Yeah, he's campaigning with him, but that might have happened. I'm going with he was offered a lot.
He was told to drop out. Okay.
Yeah, because the Republican Party, man, the RNC, they're like a mafia, man. If they don't want you to run, they will offer you a lot of money not to run. And the right people, unlike her, will take that money. If they offered you $20 million to drop out the race and just come back at another time, would you do it? Of course he would. He'd be like, "It's not your time yet, but we're going to give you $20 million just to drop out."
Yeah, okay. I think some people would do that, but
yeah, of course they would. Money talks, man.
Let's listen.
This is back east. There are very powerful people that want to keep you out.
Who is they though? Kanye West, right? Who's they?
Well, he said back east.
Back east. Yeah. He's talking about DC.
DC.
Yeah, he has to be.
Well, they do.
But they're willing to put their money where their mouth is in a big way. So
this is something straight out of a movie line.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, we have a bag of money. If you would just leave, we could give it to you on the hush hush. Nobody has to know. We'll just slide it over there for you.
Yeah, it's just sitting in the corner right there. As you walk out the door, just grab it.
Yeah, just grab the bag.
We're gonna look
an
this way.
Thing of cash. Not a big deal,
We're gonna look out the window while you walk out. Just hey, if you want, hey, look, we're not telling you to take it. We're not forcing you. But if the bag's not there, hey,
who's to know, man?
No one's got to know. Yeah,
nobody's got to know. That's what it sounds like to me.
All right, real fast. But on this, you remember we talked about, me and I'm a spiritual guy. The golden age, which we're in now, the age of Aquarius, is called the age of exposure.
Yeah.
Just understand that. This is why more and more things like this are going to happen. Understand that it's the age of exposure. This isn't just chance. This is supposed to happen. Just remember that.
And that's possible too. They could say it's AI.
Yeah, maybe.
But we don't know. That's
We
the
don't.
problem.
This is crazy, though. They should want me. I'm a great candidate. People love me. These people are corrupt.
Well, maybe you're right.
They are right. They are corrupt.
This is rapid. Don't go. Do you ever though? I'll get myself in trouble. This, if you say no, which is fine, it's your choice. Don't tell people.
They're gonna try to have me murdered.
Don't tell people. Like, legitimately just says it. Don't tell people. How
And-
insane is that, dude?
And at some point, didn't he say this never happened? I think in the beginning.
Yeah, this never
This
happened.
never happened. And for one, I'm back to your AI point where it sounded like he stood up or something in a chair and he kind of got closer. You know, AI. I don't think that would be AI. That was him moving around. You can actually hear him shifting and everything. So I don't know.
Not either. Today's world, man. If that stuff that came out last week is right about the cartel stuff, man. They say the cartel's operating in 50 states right now, like all 50. You know?
Yeah, we know that.
So,
It's not surprising.
So what's going on? Who is it? What?
forget the who. Let me just tell you the what. Let's just say there are people calling around saying, gosh, no, they can't repeat this. Never repeat this. If you say no, don't, because I got offered to buy out. Don't use it. Because then we lose our ability to get things done in the future.
Here's my problem. Rather than just say, let's work with her, she's a great candidate. Because they don't own me. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't know it's about ownership.
It's about control.
I don't know it's about control.
Mm.
It's about being on the team. I guess that's, you know what I mean?
They want to be on the team.
They want you to be on their team.
But they're,
They want you to be on their
And
team.
what team is that?
Who are they, though, right? Like, whose team is that? You're talking about the establishment team. That's what they're talking about. We're talking about people that are in control of DC that want you to get on board. That's what he's saying right now.
And you know, Coy, I'm glad you said that, because how many times have on our podcast, both of them, have we said that DC has its own rules, has its own laws, has its own constitution? They abide by their own rules. So whenever they say the American people, they're not talking about us.
Yeah, they're not talking about us.
They're talking about DC.
It's crazy, man.
You know?
but if they're pushing a globalist agenda, I can't do that. So what do they want? What do they want me to do?
You want you to stay out for 2 years. But I'll tell you what I can offer you. But I said you can do whatever you want. It's talking head, this and that. So the ask of me was, it's kind of funny. So the ask I got today from back east was, is between us. Is there any companies out there or something that could just put her on the payroll and give her to keep her out? And I said, well, what are you willing to do? Like, whatever we need to do.
This is about defeating Trump. And I think that's a bad thing for our country. DeSantis is not America first.
Yeah.
This is about the final death blow to Trump. And I don't think that's good for our country.
And you know I love Trump. I love Trump.
It's not good for our country, Jeff.
It's not, but at the same time,
The dude's eating, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not even sure Trump can win again. I don't know that he can win again. I think what it really comes down to for a lot of people, it's not really about like control or agenda. It's just about the ability to raise money to win. You know,
Yeah,
if
no
you
one's
really want to
upset
know, all of politics boils down to money. I think. I always believe that. And even on their end, like what makes them the most money?
I know. All these consultants don't want their payday to end. And I don't want to make a deal with these kind of people. This is a hill worth dying on. I'm not, if they're going to steal the election to make me and our movement go away, I'm not letting them do that. I owe it to the people of Arizona
Or
to carry their torch and their voice.
you don't go away, but you pause.
He's still
This is
trying
the
to convince
balance
her.
right now, Jeff.
And refill your coffers.
No, the battle is right now. The battle is right now, and we don't have time to pause on this battlefield.
Wow.
You're not. You can't scratch their back. It's not afraid of you.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to offer them. And they're sitting around people that have stuff to offer them. You know what I mean? It's just, It's a back scratching club. That's all DC is. It's a big back scratching club.
It's a back scratching club.
Mm-hmm.
You do something for me, I do something for you. And if you don't have a thing to offer me, we make sure you stay out.
It's not new.
No, we've always known that, man.
We've always known it, but the DC and these politicians and the media and all this, they turn a blind eye to it and just throw something else in our face. The Roman circus. Here you go over here while we're over here doing this. We're going to show you this over here. Roman circus, man.
Catalina, you're absolutely right. She does have some very big set of cojones.
She does.
Very big.
It's hot. It's hot.
You're in no position to scratch anybody's back, and you've already made it known that if you get there, you're not going to scratch anybody's back. I don't scratch people's back. I've been on the outs with a lot of people for a long time because I don't scratch backs. Where are we in 2 years if they steal the election again?
Listen to what you're saying. Why don't we do something about it so that we, the people, can pick our...
What can we do?
I'm not willing to accept that. And I'm going to be the biggest pain in these people's... Go back and tell them that. I'm running, and I'm going to be the biggest pain in their...
And that's why she lost.
And they're going to have to kill me to stop me.
No, I know. Look. And
you don't have to tell
I want to hear the rest of that conversation though. Like that's some stuff of intrigue and like blockbuster movie scene. That's what that is, man.
That
is insane, dude.
I mean, it's all a movie, man. It's all scripted, and they want to control the script.
Yeah.
And the script is we need her to drop out so we can keep this person in. The person they want to keep in is Katie Hobbs, right? Katie Hobbs is a globalist, so they want this person that's a MAGA Republican, as they like to call us. They want to keep her out.
Yeah. And here's the thing is I'm not sure if that was when she was doing the governor race or if she's doing what she's doing now, which is a Senate race. Like that's the thing. I didn't actually see where that was coming in on.
Well, at the end of the day, it's corruption. I wouldn't care if it was a mayor's race. You know what I mean? I wouldn't care if it was a sheriff's race. Corruption is corruption, and this is the type of stuff, like I said earlier, if this right here, this is just one. Imagine how many times this has happened. Just imagine. We've seen it done to Bernie Sanders. We're seeing it done to RFK, even though I'm not fans of them. Every American citizen that runs should get a fair shot. And this corruption, this stuff does this, and it's accepted in DC so much that they have the money, they have the power to offer people that they're scared of to move out. But I think Trump has plans for Kari Lake personally, but we'll see.
If Trump wins, she's definitely in the cabinet somehow. I don't know what position she's going to take, but she's going to be in there. I have no doubt.
Well, the rumor